Hello, greetings and salutations. This is the Real Agent P, and I'm coming back at you being completely and totally worthy here with some orange Pico tea. And my guest today joining me is a YouTuber, a streamer, all-around handsome guy. It is Rokushen. How are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate
thank you
it. Dude,
for
is
coming
that
on.
Thor's hammer on your cup?
That is it. My cup is Thor's hammer.
Damn.
Yeah, right. I am totally worthy. So
you have to be. You really have to be. That's pretty sick. I got my best dad mug. I guess that sort of applies. So yeah, not nearly as close, but you know.
Hey,
this would do for now, I guess.
Being a good dad is better than being the God of Thunder, in my opinion.
It's not just a good dad; it's the best dad, right?
Yep. All right, so we're gonna get into some deep, delving, like very penetrating questions here. What's your favorite color?
Wow, that's deep, bro. Woo, you almost got me. I don't know if it's actually cliche to say or not, but my favorite color is gray. Same as pretty much the same color right here. I'm rocking it right now.
Nice.
Yeah, gray is my favorite color. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I actually haven't had a lot of grays like on the channel so far. Like purples, reds, stuff like that. But
yeah, I know Ruffelmonger, his favorite color was purple, and basically everything on his setup it was all purple and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, dang, he really loves this color. Huh?
No, if you love purple, you live purple. Like I've got some friends that's how their life is. It's everything that they can have is purple.
Oh so, man.
Like I've got a purple bass back here that you can't even see.
Oh, that's sweet. I didn't know you played bass.
Yeah, I play bass. I play guitar. So
and you and Blue are conquering the world in the music stuff.
I know, right?
Music
like,
FGC stuff.
Like I gotta talk to him about some collabs for some like Guilty Gear remix or something. So
that'd be sick,
that'd be
man.
awesome.
That'd be sick. I always feel bad because Blue does what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I wanted to be a drummer. But back in the day in Dominican Republic, which is where I'm from, I guess we'll just dig right into it. When I was in DR, I was not, my family was kind of poor, so they couldn't afford to have me take drum classes. I'm like, I always got frustrated. But I got myself a little kitty drum set here so I can play with a little bit. So that's that. Go. There you go. Yeah.
All right. So being from the Dominican and then moving to the United States, you've obviously had a wide variety of foods that you've been introduced to. So what would you say is your favorite food?
That's such a hard question, man. That's like legit the hardest question to ask. I love food. I love eating a lot. That's why, I love food, man. A little too much, but for me to narrow it down to just one food, I would say it's impossible.
Okay,
but
well, could you do like top 3?
I mean, I'm also a simple guy, so when it comes to food, if you give me a nice medium rare steak with a little bit of a salad on the side, just medium well, nothing else, just salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, I am good. I love me a good burger. I love a good tasty burger.
So you're talking my language here, man.
Oh yeah,
steaks and burgers.
And what else would I want? I'm gonna leave it on 2. I don't know about top 3. I don't know.
Well then,
I guess top 2. Yeah.
What would you say would be your perfect pizza?
When it comes to that, I'm also like a very, very simple guy. I usually eat pepperoni or meat lovers.
Okay.
I love meat. I'm a meat eater through and through. So anything that has meat in it, I'm a big fan of. So there's that. Yeah. I love pepperoni for sure.
Going along with the whole meat thing, Chicago style hot dog or not a Chicago style hot dog? Because there's really the only two. It's like you have it Chicago style or you have it like other.
You know what's funny? I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference on that?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Chicago style hot dog, you've got mustard, onion, pickle, tomatoes, and celery salt on it.
You kind of threw me off when you said onions on it. I like onions, but my wife hates onions to the core, to the point in which if I were to smell it or come even close to my mouth, she would notice like,
Did you eat onions? What happened?
I'm like, oh, no. I just tried it a little bit, just a little bit, and she doesn't let me eat them because she hates them so much.
Oh, man,
so just because of that, I'm sorry, Chicago style hot dogs, man. But I'm sure you're pretty tasty.
Oh no, there. If you ever get a chance to like sneak away and try one, definitely
Usually
do.
when she goes out, like usually she would travel. We're both Dominicans, so
Okay.
when she would travel to see families and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, it's the time to eat the onions, and then I eat them all.
She's Dominican and doesn't like onions. That just kind of doesn't
I
make
know,
sense
right?
to me, man.
I know, man. This is the grab we've had every single day since we met, man.
All right. So, with you being a YouTuber and a streamer, you know, what got you into doing YouTube and streaming? Like, what pushed you to do it, and what pushed you to do the type of content that you do?
Okay. I kind of try to go back to when I first started I first started streaming on Twitch alone.
Mhm.
And I did it solely on, I had a lot of free time, and I didn't feel like what I was doing at the time was kind of fulfilling enough. Also, I play the heck out of freaking Jackable Fighters, man. That game legit changed my life, man. I ever since that game, I always play fighting games, but it was never something like, oh, I gotta count frame data, I gotta count this, what is punishable and whatnot. I just played the game with some friends, and we would just sit down and drink some beers and freaking play Smash with items and on any stage, basically. That's usually what we would do. But then,
Okay.
as I first approached this game, then I kind of started getting it a little more serious. I got to the point, oh man, I really want to be really, really, really good at it. And since I was spending so much time, I'm like, I might as well just stream it, right? And then that one thing kind of led to another. So I was like, man, if I stream, why don't I just do YouTube, right? And then I kind of like enjoyed the YouTube process of it a little bit more than I did the streaming, even though I love streaming to death. So far, what I see myself right now, I'm doing more YouTube content than I am doing streams, which I like to balance it. But as of right now, the time only allows me to do YouTube, so I'm sticking with that right now.
No, I got you on that. Yeah, my time's gonna be getting a little bit shorter here soon. That's the word I'm looking for. God, old man brain fart. Because I got my new job.
I got a lot of those.
like
Trust
that.
me, dude. I'm 33.
Which
man.
for you, you've got your kid that you take care of. I mean,
Yep.
that's awesome. just
That
being
comes
a
first,
dad.
man. That
Yeah,
comes
family
first.
family always comes first. And then you also got your little photography gig going
Yep.
on there. So go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Do you think that doing your photography gig, do you think that helps out with your streaming and your videos? Just kind of the photographer's eye for everything.
Well, I mean, photography and cinematography is my full-time job, actually. I'm a wedding and event photographer and cinematographer. That's what I do for a living. That's how I make my money.
Okay.
Without that, I wouldn't even support my family. YouTube doesn't quite cut it just yet, but so I have to go back and just I majored in graphic design in college back in 2013. As I was midway through college, I had a job that would help me pay college, because usually it's not like you do here in the States, in which you get a student loan and you don't really necessarily have to work right there, but when you graduate, then you can pay your student loan. That's not necessarily how it works down there. So essentially you have to pay, like if you would pay your bills every single month or every trimester, I would pay all my college tuition and stuff. So I had to do that myself. And then midway through college, I changed and I started working for this sort of recognized photography studio back in DR.
Okay.
And from there on out, I kind of shift over from graphic design to photography and cinematography. So I really do feel like it does help with the streaming and whatnot, because it allows me to understand lighting. It allows me to understand composition. And also when you do editing on any videos, not necessarily on YouTube's or anything else, it would help you kind of make a structure as to what goes first and how can you be able to tell a story from the beginning to the very end, so that your audience just stays entertained.
Okay. Cool. Very nice, concise answer there, man. Well, nice.
Hey,
Pack it
hey,
up. I like it. I like it.
I try to be nice.
All right. So, going forward with your channel and your streaming, what would you say is a goal that you have for like the next 1 to 5 years?
It's harder for me to answer as I'm trying to think, because I don't have an actual goal per se. I'm just kind of doing the thing and see where it takes me. Don't get me wrong, I want to see myself progress as the time goes on, but I don't know. Like, I don't want to set myself like, oh, I need to have set amount of subscribers or set amount of members or anything like that. And then the time comes by, and if I don't get there, then I'm gonna get very discouraged or maybe disappointed of the fact that I didn't get there just yet. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to focus on the task at hand, trying to do as much as I can. It's a little difficult for me. Like, if I was younger, like, dude, I just think it like this. If I was 17, like the majority of the people that you encounter on the FGC, like pro players and whatnot, they're very young, man. I mean, I'm 33. I don't know how old you guys are.
36.
Oh, you're 36. So see,
I'll be 36.
You're kind of right on my alley.
April,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Someone that has a full-time job. Me, I'm a father. I gotta support my family. I gotta put food on the table and all that kind of stuff. I don't have as much time as I would like to spend on doing other things that I do.
Oh yeah.
So I try to just take it as they come. I'm pretty much just taking it one day at a time. And 1 week I can upload 3-4 videos in 1 week. Then the next one I have so much work that I just can upload one, if any. So I understand that doesn't help with the algorithm and stuff like that. But hey, I mean, I'm doing what I can.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like kind of putting myself a set goal, like, because I don't know, man. I don't know. I could crush it and be even way beyond that, or maybe I just fall short. So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
I'm not imposing any goals so far.
No, I don't really blame you on that either, because like, yeah, if you're like, oh man, I need to get to 10,000 subs by 2 years, you know, and you're at like 5,000 in that mark, you're like, oh man, I'm such a failure. But you're still like, I'm definitely a glass half full kind of guy. So I'm like, well, you know what? I didn't make my book, but I got 5,000. That was way more than.
And that's good. I try to be optimistic type of dude for the most part. My wife, she's like the one things that you have to learn, guys. If you don't try to get the gal or the guy that is just like you, but try to make it the one that's different from you, so that you guys can complement, right? Oh yeah. So my wife is 1,000% completely different than me. I'm the guy that, for the most part, is optimistic, but she's kind of like trying to keep it real. She keeps me grounded. She's like, hey, get back here, right? You just be real for a second. So, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like I'll get far, but I don't have a number. Yeah. In set. That's how it is. No,
and that's a really good piece of relationship advice too, because I know, like, me and my wife, like, we complement each other really well, and she does like a lot of the same things I like. Like, she's into video games, she's into anime, she's into, you know, like nerdy superhero stuff. Like this whole back half of her, this is all her stuff right here.
Oh damn! Look at those pop figures.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
like
Dang,
from like Sally
nice.
over to Evie, that's all her stuff. On the shelf back there, but there are times where she gets like so impulsive, and she's just, if she can't get it done in one shot, she's like, I don't know what to do, and I'm very patient, and like she'll take things to like the way extremes on things, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna be over here, it's gonna be more like right here, so we're good. So yeah, no, definitely like find you a person that you can play that tug of war with.
Yes, dude, my wife, she's not a gamer at all. She does not like video games. She does not watch anime. I don't watch, well, I'm sorry, I'm about to say it. I'm about to break the wall, but I watch anime. I don't watch anime, I'm sorry. Oh. I used to for the longest time. I'm sorry.
Broke my heart,
I
man.
Did, but I'm not anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, I'll forgive you for that one.
All right. But yeah, man, I mean, my wife and I, we're completely different, which is great. I didn't think it wouldn't work out, but it does. Yeah, we've been married for how long? Babe, for how long have we been married again? For how long have we been married? 13? Yeah, 8 years. 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, we're different. I'm saying we're different.
I'm smart. You're not.
She's like, I'm smart and you're not.
Oh, that's fantastic. I caught that on too. Like, I could hear all that, so that's gonna be on the
video. Sweet. He said that he heard it.
Yep. All right. So, outside of your YouTubing, what would you say are some other hobbies that you have?
Hobbies. Well, I play games for fun too. I like adventures and a platformer type of video games.
Okay.
And what else? I work out actually. I love going to the gym. I love lifting.
Okay.
What else do I like? Dang. I hang out, man. I'm a simple guy, dude. I hang out. I lift, and that's it, dude. That's it.
Hey, being simple is not a bad thing at all. By any stretch of the imagination. Like, I grew up in the middle of a cornfield in the middle of Illinois, so like that's all we got around here is just simple.
Hey, you want some corn or some corn?
Exactly.
Maybe let me add it up with a little bit more corn.
Sometimes they're soybeans.
Never been to Illinois, man.
Oh.
I want to go.
Oh, it's if you go to Illinois, go to Chicago. Honestly, like there's not much
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's like if you're either from Chicago or you're from Illinois, and that's really the only. I mean, like there's not a whole lot to do around where I'm at. So
You live close to Chicago, or
I live 3.5 hours south of Chicago. So no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It could be a good thing though. I don't
yeah.
know.
I've got
heard bad things about
in-laws that
Chicago
live in
too, so,
Chicago.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got in-laws that live in Chicago. My sister lived in Chicago for quite a few years, so I mean,
I'm gonna
I've
be honest.
frequented it.
You know this show? You've probably seen it. Shameless is called. It's from Chicago.
You know what? I've never watched the American version. I've only seen a few episodes of the UK version of Shameless.
They have a UK version?
Yeah, it came out first. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Dude, I have to
freaking
watch it.
Charles
What?
Xavier from the newer X-Men movies, not Patrick Stewart, but the other guy.
The younger dude?
Yeah, the younger dude. I can't remember his name right now, but
I don't either.
He plays one of the main characters in the UK version. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that's your wife right there.
Yeah, my wife just shuffled over. Oh, she's checking it out for me. She's like, oh, I got a James McAvoy.
Thank you.
That's what it is. I knew I'd remember it. All right.
Dude, I'm horrendous with names, man. I suck at that.
I am
really
not.
do.
I am not great by any means. So with your gaming, you said you like adventures and platformers. Would you say that you have a favorite game, like of all time?
Yeah, I mean, I will give you a top 3 on that one. 'Cause,
Okay.
it's the same as food. I love video games so much that it's very super hard to narrow it down like that. But
Mhm.
I do, however, have a favorite franchise of all time, which is the Metal Gear Solid series.
Sweet.
It's super good, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I love MGS. Like,
Yeah, dude, Solid Snake. That's like the pure representation of I don't know, man. That guy's an idol to me, man. I really love that character. Second would be the Mega Man X1, I think.
Okay, I can dig that.
And then after that, I'm just trying to think what was the game that I played the most, and God of War. He kind of looks like me
Nice.
nowadays, you know.
Yeah, you got
But,
that little
yeah,
Kratos
man.
look.
Yeah,
Just need to go a
Kratos
little
is
bit
my man.
more pale up top.
Yeah, a lot more pale. Dude, I'm kind of a little reddish type of stuff, but
yeah.
Kratos is my guy, man. I
Nice.
like that guy a lot too.
Yeah, my wife's actually playing through God of War right now, the new one for the PS4. For
Four?
our yeah.
Well, God of War. Yeah, well, God of War.
God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4. Yeah, she's playing through that
Boy.
for the channel. So
Mhm.
she's gonna have a little series on our channel where
Oh,
she's
that's
playing
awesome,
doing a playthrough. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's
Now-
pretty awesome, man.
Like you said, you love fighting games, and obviously, like your channel is mainly focused around
Yes.
fighting games. Would you
Mm-hmm.
say that you have a favorite fighting game? I probably know the answer to this already, but I'm asking it anyway.
You do? I'm curious. Unless you've
I've-
seen my streams and or maybe other things,
Mhm.
you might know. But it's very undeceiving. Which one would you say, Master? It's my favorite. That's
I'm guessing. I'm just guessing, just because I know it's a lot of your content is going to be
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball Fighters, but that's just a guess. And
Yes,
I'm-
absolutely. But outside of so if I were to pick a different game other than Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which my favorite game of all time, I would say it is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
okay.
And not necessarily because of the balance, because balance is that's a new thing about the kids nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
broken stuff or broken shit. They were all in there back in the day,
Oh,
and
yeah.
no one complained as much.
Mhm. You just dealt
Yeah,
with
that
it.
game is broken, man. That game, you literally have like 3 characters that work. But more so, the reason for why I love it is because of that was the game that I played the most with the homies back in the teenage years.
Okay.
So I know I have nothing but just good memories playing that game, man.
No,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, like we're old enough to remember that, like when something was broken, you just worked around it. Like you just had to deal with it. Yeah,
deal with
like,
it. That's all.
These patches have ruined these kids. It's like, oh no, UI so broken. UI so
older
broken.
fighting game players. So at times, I'm not saying it happens. I'm not naming any names either.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the old heads, they were the ones that complains the most. Actually, oh, they should patch that.
Yeah.
Not little. I mean, they know. They know. You know who you are.
You know
son.
who you are.
You know who you are.
All right. So one of the videos that you've had on your channel recently was doing a tier list of the Guilty Gear OSTs, which I freaking enjoyed the hell out of. I agree with you on most of them.
What did you disagree with? I'm curious.
Only because she's my girl. Ramlethal should have been higher, man.
Son, come on.
Only because she's my girl. Only because she's my girl.
Dude,
that's the only
let's
reason.
Be honest, dude. I put Chip. You know how much I love Chip. For those of you who watch my videos, you know how much I love that character. You know. And I put that guy down there because his song is kind of meh.
Mm-hmm.
Now Ramlethal though is, I don't know, man. I didn't dig it. I didn't dig it.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best. Like I wouldn't put it top tier by any means. But no, I agree with you that Society is
dude,
the best song.
I love that song so much.
Freaking game.
Dude, and you love metal, right? You play bass. So I figure you like metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question I was gearing up for is, what is your favorite genre of music, and what are some of your favorite artists?
Genre metal for sure. Now I'm kind of one of those dudes that I got stuck on late 90s into the early 2000s, and I don't listen to new music. I'm sorry, I don't. All right,
it's okay.
I don't sue me. I don't know. So growing up in the 90s and being a 90s kid, I listened to a lot of the 90s, not so much to the 80s stuff as much as I like it. I don't prefer it. As opposed to people, the 80s is the best rock era of all time. Nah, I'm not any of that. No. I'm just, I like my System of a Down, Slipknot, Mudvayne, Stained, freaking, you name it. Everything for the new metal era, NU, not NEW for those kids who don't know.
For you youngins.
I'm sure Pete knows, but you guys don't.
It's like you were naming off like my high school like CD case right there.
That was it. That was
add
it,
like
dude.
Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, and some Crazy
Yep.
Town in there. Like you got it.
Yep. And then also like some of the early 2000s, like Killswitch Engage, All That Remains, As I Lay Dying, all of those bands, I like them all. They're pretty nice. Lamb of God, those things. But I honestly, I listen to everything. Like literally, back in the day though, I was like, oh, metal only, and that's it, just all dressed black. And with the hair like this, back when I had hair back in the day, and dude, I was all in.
Nice. Yeah. Was Atreyu a little too new for you, or do you dig some Atreyu?
I heard some songs, but not anything that I would. I knew it was cool. It was nice, but I don't know what I was doing.
It's not quite your jam.
I was not paying attention at the time.
No, I got you. They're actually coming out with a new album this like in June or July.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
like we were just driving the car earlier today, and they put a new song on that had Travis.
Slipknot's new album was fine. It came out, what was it, the year before? 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think it came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good.
Yeah.
Not my favorite, but it was good. It was good enough.
Yeah, but the song that we heard, it had Travis Barker from Blink-182. Yeah.
I have to listen
on the drums.
to that.
No, it was pretty good, man. It was pretty fire. So I definitely recommend looking it up. So, you said you don't like anime, which, like I said, I'll forgive you. But
okay, let me come clean. I watched a lot of anime, but then I got to a point. I'm sorry, but hey, dude, people are gonna hate me for this. That's it. I'm getting canceled right now. I felt like it got to a point that it's kind of repetitive. It's like the anime narrative of things. It kind of repeats itself all over and over and over. I'm sorry, but you can say, yeah, it's different, but here, but like the power of friendship and the power of love like that. Man, I don't know, man.
But you haven't watched Attack on Titan, man.
It's gonna be the same thing. It's power of friendship prevails.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
Yeah. No, there's only so
it's
many
good,
times.
though. I mean, it's a beautiful art. I love it, dude. I love Dragon Ball, right? I watched it when I was a kid and stuff like that. But it's, I understand. It's a very good form of entertainment and the way of telling the story. I love movies and I love film. So the way anime tells the story, it's very nice. It's just not my cup of tea.
No, I get
I'll
you.
leave it at that. There you go.
get you.
Yeah. See, I got myself out of the grave there. There you
Yep,
go.
and you worked in a tea pun, so I'm happy with it. All right, so what are some of your favorite movies and movie genres then?
So I like one of those like kind of mindfuck movies. Like actions are cool, but I don't. That's not my first choice.
Okay.
I kind of like a little bit of, kind of like in between drama and suspense. I think it's called.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So like my favorite movie of all time is Inglourious Basterds. Quentin Tarantino is my absolute favorite. I love that guy to death. That
Nice.
guy is my father. He doesn't know it yet, but he will at some point. Yeah, man, I love those type of movies. Like I like Memento from 1997. You might have watched it.
Yep.
And that. Donnie Darko. It's a pretty cool movie.
Mhm.
Things like that. Inception. It's a little recent
Yep.
one, so you guys may like
Yep.
that one too. Yeah.
Have you seen Mother by Darren Aronofsky?
Yes.
That movie,
Yes.
you're talking
Yes.
about mindfuck. That movie is a
Yeah.
mindfuck. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Yeah, no,
I all those movies like that, like The Sixth Sense,
Mhm.
and Fight Club. It is one of those like that, dude. I all those movies are pretty nice, man.
Yeah, for anybody who's younger and has never heard of Fight Club, rule number 1, we don't talk about Fight Club. And rule number 2, we don't talk about Fight Club.
It's good. It's a good movie. It's one of those. Every time that you see a personal trainer, he's like, "What kind of body would you like to look like?" They look at Brad Pitt on that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I want to look like that guy.
Yeah,
That's how everybody phrases too. It's pretty nice.
yeah, I just want to be chiseled, you know?
Yeah, he was kind of skinny but jacked, but that dude, he was pretty handsome man.
Yeah, he could do laundry on his abs. It was kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right, so going along with the whole TV thing or movie thing, what are some of your favorite TV shows, or do you watch a lot of TV?
Recently, I haven't, but I just got into watching Invincible, dude. Oh my god.
We're like 2
Oh my
episodes
God.
in right now. Yeah.
Yeah. The 4th came out last night, so
Mhm.
I haven't watched it. I was supposed to watch it this afternoon, but I got busy. Dude, that is insane. I love it. I like Shameless a lot, as I told you earlier.
Yeah.
Before that, dude, The Boys.
Yes.
Boys is.
Love The Boys.
Oh my god, dude. That show became one of my favorite shows of all time, ever.
I think it's like the whole like evil Superman thing is a little overdone, but I think The Boys have done it like just
No, but they make it so that
Perfect.
he's yeah, exactly. Evil Superman has been done, like been there, done that a lot. But the way they portray it on that one is, it's like he's kind of dumb, but he's not really. But,
Mhm.
well, let me not spoil it. I almost did, but let me not go further.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch The Boys on Amazon Prime.
Definitely,
It's pretty
definitely.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Highly recommend.
Yes.
All right.
What else do I like? Let me see. I like Dexter up to season 3.
Mhm.
Then after that, he got stupid. I didn't even watch it anymore. Now, my favorite show of all time, though, The Boys is kind of up there too, though. Breaking Bad. That's it. That's just Breaking
That's
Bad.
really
dude.
good.
Ugh.
Now, I will admit, I know this might lose me some points with you, but I've only seen up to like season 2, like halfway through
Why?
season 2 of Breaking Bad.
Why?
Because my wife has a terrible habit of like she'll want to watch a series with me. So we'll start the series and we'll get into it. And then it might hit like a little lull or something. She was like,
I'm kind of bored with this right now. Can we watch something else?
and then we'll start
Yeah.
something else. And
She
then
would pause it midway too.
we'll get like most of the way, if not all the way through that one. And then she'll be like, then something new will come out and it'll distract her. And then we'll have to go watch that. And then,
Dang.
yeah.
Man,
I
just
love
watch
you.
it without her. Don't tell her I said that.
I need to. I just need to go watch it without her. 'Cause, yeah, I love you. Don't stare at me like that.
No. Breaking Bad starts low, though. I will tell you that it starts low,
Mhm.
but it picks up and never comes back down, man. It's so good. Oh my god, I was about to spoil your phrase, but I'm not going to. I'm restraining myself from doing that. All right.
Nice. All right. So one of the kind of like ending questions that I like ending with are about obscure facts or fun facts, weird knowledge. So do you have any like obscure fact or fun fact that you're like, I know this, but I don't think anybody else knows this, so you just like to like pull that out of your brain and throw it at people sometimes?
Well, the Earth is not flat, so don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's not true.
I mean,
Don't believe those YouTube videos. They don't make any sense, please. If
but
you're young,
we're on the back of a turtle. I mean, come on.
right? I know. We live on a pizza, bro. I mean, and the water falls down from the sides. So. Obvious, duh. And the sun is a freaking, how do you call that? A spotlight, right?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, no. Well, what do I know that people don't? Dude, I'm a lot simpler than I thought I was, man. Jesus Christ, man. Well, I like rhythmic games. So when I was a young guy, I used to play a lot of Dance Dance Revolution.
Okay.
So I'm actually like surprisingly really good at those games. To the point that I used to compete on it.
Ooh.
And yeah. I guess there's that. I was one of those sweaty kids on the arcade. You see that just freaking with towels and all full of sweat on the freaking dance pad. That was me back in the day, yeah.
Doing the games backwards and
Oh, dude, oddly enough, I had a date with my now wife, girlfriend at the time. I took her to the arcade to show her how good I do the Dance Dance Revolution. That was so dumb. Don't do that. Do not invite your girl to watch you dance and sweat. That's not. Dude, she loved me, man. She's still here.
I mean, she has to, dude.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
Yeah, that is not good dating advice. Like, it does not look as cool as you think it does.
Nah, it's not as cool as you have it in your head. Trust me, that's not how it pans out.
Yeah, definitely. A little bit of relationship for advice for anybody that's out there that wants to know. When we were at my sister's first wedding, she had her reception up in Chicago. And we were at her rehearsal dinner, and we were at a place called Berghoff's, and they brew their own beer, they brew their own root beer and everything there, and they had like little mugs, and they were using the same mugs for root beer and beer. She does not like beer. I like very dark beer.
Yeah, I hate
and
those.
So like Guinness and any kind of stouts, if I can't see through it, I'm probably gonna like it.
Damn, you love IPAs.
No, I don't like IPAs. I do not like IPAs.
You just like just dark beer.
Just dark beer.
Lager.
Yeah. No,
Oh, wow.
I don't like lagers.
You don't like
I like
stouts?
stouts.
That's what I was
Stouts.
thinking,
That's pretty much it. Just stouts or porters. Some porters I do like as well.
I wish I liked booze like that, man. I don't.
Yeah.
yeah. I like rum, vodka, and sometimes tequila. I'm not a cheap date.
Oh, you're hardcore, dude. Oh man.
Yeah, she
I
is.
can't take those,
Oh,
man.
dude, she can drink me under the table if she wants to.
Oh my god, dude.
But
I'm
anyway,
the biggest sissy when it comes to those things, man. I barely drink. I
So
drink like
we-
socially with friends at times, if any.
yeah.
But lately, I'm like, man, I'd rather eat. I love
Yeah.
eating so much, man.
I gotcha.
I'd rather eat.
Yeah, but we were at this this rehearsal dinner, and I go up to get myself a beer, and she I come back down, and she's like, "Oh, did you get their root beer?" And I have the glass here.
Because I was drinking
Like,
soda all night.
She was drinking soda all night, and I go like this. This. She's like, "Is that root beer?" And I go like this. I go, "Yes, yes, it is." And she drinks it like it's root
She
beer.
spits it out.
Oh,
She almost slapped me in front of my whole family
Yeah.
for that.
I used to do that to my wife too. Back when we were in college, she hated iced tea, and I would buy it because I loved it. And so,
I hate tea.
she's like, "I still hate it." She just said. So basically, I would buy her Coca-Cola, and I would get my iced tea. And she's like, "Which one is mine?" Because they had the exact same cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, "Yeah, this is your Coca-Cola here." And she was like, "Ah." And I was like, "Yeah, that was so fun. That was so fun."
All right, Rokushen. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming on here and doing this with me. This has been a
Yeah.
blast. It's been a pleasure having you on here. And if anybody doesn't know where to find you, where can they do that?
You can find me on YouTube, Rokushen, just like that, ROKUSHEN. You can find me on Twitter, same thing, And if you want to just check some VODs on Twitch, I don't stream on Twitch anymore and stream on YouTube as well. So catch me live there as well. So you hit that bell so it lets you know when I go live. Other than that, man, that's it. Just hanging out. Thank you for having me, man. This was real fun. A lot more fun than I thought it would be, actually. I'd never really done any of these before. So this was cool. This was real
man,
cool.
I really appreciate having you on. Like, this is just gonna be like something I'm gonna be doing, and I just want to have as many people on, as many different viewpoints and everything. So, and hopefully people enjoy it. And guys, if you enjoyed it, go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications, and also leave a comment down below. Let me know who you would like to see on. But definitely go over and give this man some love. Give him some subs. Let him know that we appreciate having him on here. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. But most importantly, have a great day.
Take care, guys. Thank you for having me, man.